episode number 6. Um, First thing I want to do is that carrot we got when we were out monster hunting. I want to go ahead and till a little more area over here by my farm. So maybe throw 2 more rows in. Yeah, and start some carrots there. Maybe a zombie, or eventually, if I do get extremely lucky and find a village, I can increase my carrots and possibly find a potato or two. And then we will have several different food sources going. So, yeah, I'm basically just denuding the area around my house of all trees. I will plant some later, but it'll be part of landscaping more than anything. I do need to set up an actual tree farm at some point where it's laid out in a nice grid pattern. I have birch, I have oak. I will have to do some exploring at some point and hopefully get some spruce. I love spruce wood. It's probably my favorite wood in the game. Also, something I have neglected to mention for the past few episodes, well, since I started actually, is my texture pack. It is a lot like the default texture pack, but it's like an HD version, and it is called Redcraft. And I normally use the Chroma Hills texture pack or the Monkey Farm version of the John Smith pack. However, for my videos, I wanted to use this because it does look so much like the default pack, only a little nicer. So everything is easily identifiable to both old players and new players alike. A third texture pack that I absolutely love, and eventually I'll do a Let's Play series and build a steampunk world, is Glimmer Steampunk. I really like the pack. I'm not a big fan of the robotic animals. They're cool at first. The little robot chickens are funny. But I prefer the animals to look like animals. But that is the only issue I have with that resource pack. Other than that, I really like it. And your builds can look super cool with the animated furnaces and things like that. So at some point I may, and I was actually thinking about doing it on an amplified world with the big hills and that, and just do a huge, like, hanging cliffs steampunk city style thing. I just think that would be really cool to do. That, however, I know would take some serious planning and some serious looking at the world. And honestly, I would like to be a lot more comfortable with making these Let's Plays before I tackle a project that's like that. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. I'm not sure why. Anyway, but yeah, there's a lot of really nice texture packs out there. Angel Storm, my girlfriend, actually really likes the Sortex pack. I'm not such a big fan of it. Not that it's a bad pack. It's just not really my style. I tend to build a lot of more medieval style buildings, castles and keeps and cathedrals, things like that. So the medieval style packs fit my building style better. But the Sortex pack is a nice pack for modern builds and whatnot. It's just not for me. But I would in no way ever bash anyone that would make a resource pack, especially some of the top ones like that. The amount of work that goes into them has to be incredible. Texture packs just used to be you open up Photoshop, change a few things, and you got a texture pack. The resource packs, I have yet to try to make one of those, but they seem a lot more involved, especially now that you can do custom sounds and things like that. So someday maybe, but not anytime soon. I'm just as happy giving someone else credit for a beautiful pack and moving on with that. But yeah, if you're looking for a pack that really pays homage to the original textures of Minecraft but just makes them look a little better, I would highly suggest searching the Redcraft texture pack. I like it. And again, everything's the original familiar look. Just just a little 3D, a little cleaner, a little nicer. And it's not an incredibly hard pack on your computer. I believe this is the 64-bit version. If I'm not mistaken, I will have to check on that and let you know later. But yeah, the Chroma Hills I use is a 128. It takes a little more resources, but definitely worth it. So, and I have found that actually, I don't know why it is, but the original texture pack tends to make me laggier than any other texture pack I've ever used. I'm not sure what the situation is there. I don't fully understand it, but it is what it is, and yeah. So now, when I'm thinking of, this may sound a little silly, but I'm thinking a tiny little dock would look really cool in this pond. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I do want to trim this out a little bit, make it a little wider. I want to kind of keep a curved edge here. So, I don't know. We'll see how it works. But, and I may get out in the middle and dig it down a little deeper at some point. Maybe too deep. I don't know if it's an actual game mechanic or if it's just my experience, but it seems that I catch more fish when the water's at least 2 blocks deep. So that's actually my reasoning for wanting to make the pond slightly deeper, because it is only 1 deep all the way across. Again, I'm not sure if it's just me being silly or if it's actually, set up in the game mechanics that way. But if anybody knows, leave a comment and let me know. I'm actually interested in knowing if that's the case. But I know you can catch fish in a 1x1 hole, really, if you know what you're doing. But it just seems a lot easier to catch them, honestly, when it's between 2 and 4 blocks deep. Much deeper than that, it seems a bit difficult as well. So I don't know what the situation is with that. So anyway, I need to make more shovels, because I burned, boy do I burn through shovels. And I think the reason is obvious. I know I have one in my inventory, but I wanted to make 1 or 2 more. I may have to make another chest here soon. So anyway, yeah, I just basically want to make the pond a little bigger so I can build a small dock there and make it look nice. Because as small as it was, putting a dock in it would have just looked out of place. So if I make it a little wider, a little neater. Is it already turning night? My God, it is. Alright, I'm going to finish this corner. And I'm going to go in and hide. And, yeah. I'll call it an episode, so I think that'll do. So, yeah, let me round this off quick. Probably going to die doing this, but whatever. There we go. And make it a little rounder. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Please comment, like, subscribe, spread the word. These are new. This is all new channel starting out. When I started making videos, I had absolutely 0 subscribers. So, yeah. But anyway, thanks again.